مشاهدينا في كل مكان، اهلا بيكم. احنا معاكم النهارده في لقاء خاص مع سعاده اللواء السفير توبلي لوبايا سفير جمهوريه زامبيا لدى جمهوريه مصر العربيه. في لقاء اليوم هنتحدث عن اهم المحطات الدبلوماسيه لسعاده السفير، وايضا هنتحدث عن دوله زامبيا، فابقوا معنا وتابعونا. مشاهدينا في كل مكان، بيسعدنا ان يكون في ضيافتنا اليوم سعاده اللواء السفير توبلي لوبايا سفير جمهوريه زامبيا لدى جمهوريه مصر العربيه. Your Excellency, please allow me to thank you so much for this interview.
You are most welcome. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, at the beginning, we would like to know more about your diplomatic stations before coming to Egypt. So, can you tell us about it?
This is my first posting in diplomatic service, and Egypt is my first diplomatic mission as an ambassador. But I served in India as a defense attaché for 1 year in 2010 to 2011.
Your Excellency was the Major General before going to the diplomatic field. So it makes me anxious to know more about the military defenses and the relations between Egypt and Zambia in the timing that you are here. But first, I would like to know more about Zambia itself. So can you tell us about the country, the place on the map, and the people of Zambia?
Very good. Zambia is a country that is found in the central southern Africa and in the sub-Saharan region. It is 750,000 square kilometers. Most of it arable land, and we have 20 million people in terms of population, with 73 ethnic groups in terms of languages. But English is our official language.
What about the people, the traditions of the people?
The traditions of the people, apparently all the 73 ethnic groups, each one has their own tradition, but there are commonalities amongst all these tribes. Major ones, of course, in all the 10 provinces of Zambia, we have major traditions that are observed by the people that are found in those provinces.
Can we talk about the industry field in Zambia?
Yes, industry field, it is available, mainly in the mining. We are also in many aspects of production, like production.
Agriculture.
Yes.
Production, yes.
We have the textile industry. We have many other industries like that food processing and the others that you may think of that are found also in Egypt.
From your talking about the country, I can see that the country of Zambia has a diverse in the people field. So how does this diverse affect or give the tourist section its qualities?
In fact, it is an advantage. When you look at our diversity, it is an attraction to many people that visit Zambia. We have the Nchwala ceremony in the eastern part of Zambia, where people celebrate the first harvest. We have the traditions like Shimonenga in the southern part of Zambia, where they celebrate the warrior when the two brothers fought, but one of them managed to migrate his cattle into the Kafue plains. So there are several. You have the Kusefia Pangwena in the northern part of Zambia, where the people that migrated from Kola, as they were coming in, they became victors. And so it attracts a lot of tourists when they come to see what kind of traditions that Zambia has.
Your Excellency, emerald stone is one of the precious stones that's found in Zambia. So can you tell us about it and how much do you already bring or manufacture from this stone?
Yes, precious stones, they are quite available in Zambia, the emeralds. And Zambia is one of the African countries that is producing high-grade semi-precious stones. We have the green tourmaline, we have amethyst, we have others that are mixed in the... Actually, they have found markets all over the world. And we do find a number of people that are coming now to improve on the mining aspect and the processing so that we add the value within the country and be able to get the foreign exchange that we so much require.
So you are not gonna only export those stones as stones, you're gonna make manufacturers or industries that rely on them and then spread it, right?
Yes,
am I right?
That is what is the government policy is now. So that in the economic zones, we can have people that can be able to establish factories to improve and add value so that we can export finished products abroad.
To ask more about the trading inside Zambia and other countries around it. So what is the important products that you trade or export also from Zambia?
Yes, Zambia is well known as a copper mining country. We have huge deposits of copper, and we have mines that are spread around the cities in this northern part of the country. So we call the northern part, from central to north, as the copper belt. We have also established new mines in the northwestern part of Zambia where, again, huge deposits have been found with the other byproducts of copper that are being processed. We have cobalt. We do find now also gold that is found within these mining areas. So it's quite, that is the major export in terms of the mining industry in Zambia, is copper.
What about the investment? What kind of investment do we have in Zambia?
Investments, they range across many sectors. We are, as I said, we have mining, we have energy, those because we are primarily dependent on hydroelectric generation. But at the moment, we are looking for renewable energy companies that can come and do solar production, wind production for electricity, so that we can be able to supply the mines and the other industries that require so much energy. We have also infrastructure sector where many companies are involved in housing, construction. We have other companies that are involved in construction of roads, bridges, and schools, and many other industries that are coming up in the country. We have also investments in agriculture. We have investments in agriculture. We are talking of people who wanted to bring in new techniques in irrigation systems, also usage of water so that we can harvest the water. You know, as a country, we have a lot of water, but it just goes to waste. But if we can utilize it properly, it will benefit most of the Zambians in most of the places, because there are times when we have droughts, but if we have harvested the water, it will be used even after the rainy season.
So you have a research also in the field of agriculture that you are having investment in this? Yes,
we have research and development, and at the moment the country is actually outsourcing, trying to get even modern methods that we can use. Like for Egypt, already we have identified that in Egypt there is a strong base for research and development in agriculture. And we are partnering to ensure that we can make better improvements in our agriculture production. Other than agriculture, we have tourism, where we are looking at people to invest in hotels, industry, construction of convention centers, exhibition centers, museums, so that we can properly showcase what we have to the world. Of course we have, but it's not enough. We need more and more investments in these areas.
I would like to also to ask about the folkloric music, because we are talking now about the tourists, so I want to ask about the folkloric music, and because it's very popular in Zambia, so with this diverse of the people, how it looks like.
Yes, this is another attraction that under tourism, we have various traditional dances that are observed maybe during initiation ceremonies when the young girls become mature or become of age, or during weddings. We have also during ceremonies when people are celebrating certain activities. There is Guyavila, that is like from southern province, where people will be talking as if it's poetry, but they are sending a message. We have the Nchwala ceremony that I talked about, where there will be Nyao dances, where they wear masks, and then you see. Then in the northwestern part of Zambia, we have even the Likumbiri Amize, where they have different Nyaos, or the dances that are performed by people that wear masks, and they even won an award during UNESCO, under UNESCO. And it attracts a lot of tourists who go there to see these nyaos or different dancers that can even float on water. You know, you put a mattress and then they'll be dancing on water.
Wow.
Yes, it's very, very, very attractive.
I mean also that you have a certain musical instrument that's only distinct Zambian music?
Yes, we have in each of the provinces different instruments that people use. Like where I come from, the southern part of Zambia, we have Kankobela, Kalumbu, where there's a string and a gourd, and they produce a beautiful sound. And also in many other parts of the country, you have, like again in southern part, we have Namarwa, where when you pull something, it makes very deep sound, and then someone will be singing along. Then we have the drums, we have the guitars, we have many other instruments really that are diverse again from one ethnic group to another.
Your Excellency, when I talk about the family, of course I have to ask about the women. So can you tell us about the role of women in Zambia?
Women, they have a lot of roles. Firstly, they are the anchor to the family. In Zambia, we depend mainly on women. They look after the family. They prepare, all of us, even men, we have all been brought up by women. Men are normally out to look for resources, but the women remain behind to take care of the children, to prepare them to go to school, to prepare all the meals most of the time. And it is across the country. Men rarely. It's only now when there is modern way of life where you find people, men getting into the kitchen. But during my time when we were growing up, a man could not come in the kitchen. It was a taboo. You were just served and given the food. But you go and bring the food, provide to the family. The woman must be able to prepare. So even custard of traditions, it's women. They keep the traditions. Men normally, they're out there moving, meeting their friends. But the women who mold the character of the family, the children.
What about the political and practical life? Do the women have a role in it?
The women in Zambia, they have equal opportunities. Right now, we have the vice president who is a woman. We have the parliamentary speaker who is a woman. We have judges that are women, permanent secretaries that are women, and they occupy various positions. They become members of parliament. They have all the independence that actually they can compete equally with men as long as they have gone to school.
Your Excellency, my final question is going to be about the Zambian's cuisine. So can you tell us about the most famous and popular plates in it?
Zambian cuisines, you need to come and take a sample. Our staple food is what we call nshima. It is made out of cornmeal, and it can be served as porridge, then thick porridge, and served with chicken, beef, rice. We have then from different regions, caterpillars. We have chikanda, that is like, we have morokea that you take here in Egypt as,
like
as a soup.
Cuisine.
But there sometimes we even use it as relish. We also take mushrooms. We have rice, potatoes, but the staple one is nshima. It's a delicacy, and anyone who has tested nshima always want to go and taste it again. Then we have what we call samp, where the corn is processed, and then you add the groundnuts, you add the beans, and milk and sugar. It's very nice.
Your Excellency, thank you so much for this interview and the information that you shared with us about Zambia. But please promise us to have another interview to talk about the relations between Egypt and Zambia as soon as possible.
Thank you very much for those who are watching, and please, I'm available to just give a little more about Zambia's relationship with Egypt.
مشاهدينا في كل مكان، وبكده انتهى لقائنا اليوم مع سعادة اللواء السفير توبلي لوبايا سفير جمهورية زامبيا لدى جمهورية مصر العربية. تحدثنا في اللقاء اليوم عن جمهورية زامبيا وعن الشعب في زامبيا، وأيضا أبرز المعادن الموجودة في هذه الدولة. أتمنى تكونوا استفدتوا من كل المعلومات اللي احنا اتاحت لنا الفرصة ان احنا نعرضها لكم النهاردة، واشوفكم على خير في لقاء آخر.